Kip, let's talk about that Middle Class Famous tour, baby.
Those sweet, sweet live shows.
Woo! About to be kicking in a high gear. It's a stand-up comedy show with a little AYG that we play with the crowd. Great way to introduce new people to the show. So grab the squad, grab the homies, grab the bozos, grab your best girl, grab your best guy, and come out and see us.
Yeah, guys. First date is going to be Red Bank, New Jersey. It will sell out.
Let's
Get
go.
those tickets. And we're in Seattle, Portland, Kansas City, Springfield, St. Louis, Nashville.
Come on.
And up there to Indy. Get your tickets. Like the big man said, it's a great time. These live shows are bonkers. You've seen the clips. Link in the description. Do it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
Little show we sit down with your favorite comedians and we find out they grow up to be classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here at Aunt Tootie's basement. She had said that she had got fireworks for the 4th.
Okay.
I go upstairs. There's a crate of flashbangs up there. She's shacking up with some guy on the SWAT team. I told her I still got all that scuba gear in the garage from the search and rescue guy. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me.
You had me on flashbang, big man.
Nothing like getting greedy. You know what I'm saying, gang? The American way. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He's the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman, and he is not to be trifled with in the boardroom or the bedroom. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Hey, gang. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes.
Please.
Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are...
Turn the roof.
Cooking. And then, obviously, what is it? Is it Google.com, Ask Jeeves, eBay?
Listen, Jeeves can fucking suck it. I'm a fucking Sam Yam man. It's called patreon.com/areyougarbage. And it's a real good time.
Get a bunch of bonus content. Get episodes of AYG, episodes of Hard Feelings, which is a completely different podcast we do all together. You get those weekly. Get live streams, the whole 9 yards. Check it the fuck out.
Yes, sir. Please do. And come see us on the road, gang. We're
all
fucking
over the road.
kicking it off.
Just added new cities,
nice.
too.
And how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. Makes us all look good. He crosses the T's and he dots the I's. Give it up for the good one, Toby McMullen.
Hey, what's up, dudes?
Hey, pal.
Oh, man, it's going to be a sick one. We got a guy who knows how to fucking live in here,
He
dude.
does. He really does,
Real
man.
fun dude.
Life champion and all-time party
He's
animal.
got a bottle of fucking Pinot Gris behind him,
know,
too. And it looks cold. Which I assume you're going to some park to watch somebody play the cello or something and sip on that.
No, I'm going to Tommy Pope's house.
That's a good hang, too, though. He's pretty trashy.
Tommy's
yeah.
a good time.
Yeah,
But visually classy.
Gang, we could not be more excited to have our incredibly special guest back with us again today. He is one of the funniest stand-up comedians working. He is also an author of this book right here, Running the Light. You know him. You love him. Give it up for the one, the only, Sam Tallent.
Hey,
Look at that.
Hey, thanks for
Look
having
at
me
that.
back, guys. That was great. That's also the first Tootie joke you've laughed at all year.
Me?
Yeah.
He got me recently. I'm a big anything with
What are you, my
flashbang.
manager? Keeping a score? This is my boss, goddammit. Fucking the quarterly reviews are coming up, and you're reminding him that I stink.
No, I watched the show, and you'll have this great bit. You come in real hot, and then Kevin's like just checking his watch. Like,
Toby, what time did we start?
Fucking sit next to Lauren Michaels over here, fucking icing me.
Very
swinging for
good,
the
Age.
fences.
Good work. He's just checking the Patreon numbers.
Yeah, we're
I
still
guess I
rich.
still need him.
3 more months.
Yeah.
You just bought yourself another day, Daddy.
Man, he
Stavros
has
is
a
looking for a job.
Accident, yeah, there you go. Stabby's killing it, man. Shout out to Stabby in
Love
that
that
special. Last time we saw you, we hung out, we had a nice time.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to me, unless I'm wrong here on the timetable, that you really started cooking sometime after that. You started going on the road more, and then I saw you're in Europe for extended periods. And I'm not talking about with you and Timmy D.
Yeah.
You were over there with your squad.
I went over, brought the whole family to Europe for 3 weeks over Christmas. Yeah.
That's what T-Bone's talking about. I look at you, and it seems to me that you don't let any of the trappings or
Of success?
of
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I'm just avoiding it at all costs.
No, of like of like a city comic where it's like you're worried about this. You live out in your space. You have a life outside of comedy that a lot of people don't have.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying that and flourishing in that to such a degree that it makes me happy to see.
That's really sweet, man.
It's awesome.
Yeah, mortality is a big thing I deal with.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I
It's
have.
a comedy podcast.
Well, but let's be honest. I probably got 15 good more years.
Oh,
you know?
that.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get it all in.
I'm trying to get through the weekend.
Yeah.
This guy's talking 15 years.
Yeah,
Jesus
fingers
Christ.
crossed.
I didn't even pay my taxes yet.
Yeah, man, it's fun. I like to live. I like to drink nice wine. I like to be in the water. I
Were
like
you
to eat
already?
food.
I'm sorry, Kip. Were you already going out with Tim Dillon on the road?
No,
Or
that came afterward.
That started around then.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I was out here last summer, and I started going out with him in September.
Okay, and then you took a little bit of time off, and you guys all went to fucking Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a hoot and a holler. We spread my mom's ashes in like 3 different rivers.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, we're still looking for her killer.
Oh, that's book 2. There you go, right there.
Yeah, she died on September 11th last year.
Jesus, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So after that, like I really realized there's not a lot of time that we have. So it's like, let's blow all the cash. We're not having kids.
Sure. Yeah, that's good.
my wife, I got life insurance, so when I go down, she's fine.
That's real dirtbag shit.
Well, she's
I
she's
got
a
term
piece of
life.
ass.
You're almost trying to die.
Yeah. I want to tap out so she still has, a couple good more years to get some sweet new hog.
Sure.
She's a hardworking young doctor with
She
rockin'
deserves it.
cans. Like, I'll leave her $1 million. She's good.
There you go. She's a doctor, so she does well on her own anyway.
Yeah, I know, but you think she would be more invested in how I'm living.
She's got that Millie staring at her. What are you, nuts?
Yeah, she's got an incentive. She's
I'd be feeding you
incentivized.
Wendy's 3 nights a week.
Oh, yeah. She's like, have more butter. Who cares? You quit smoking? Why?
This protein shake tastes good. What is it?
Yeah.
Sugar.
Uh-huh.
But even the stuff that you could do at home with the little cookouts and all that stuff, and you guys were just at like a state fair or something.
Yeah.
You do that kind of stuff, and I fucking love it.
Thanks, man.
Was there an influx of cash around like sometime after we met for the first time?
No. I've always been very smart with my money. And the book was like, it was life-changing.
Cash
that money.
wise.
Yeah.
Really?
So, we bought the Bronco.
Nice.
I gave my sister an Ethereum for her wedding.
What's that?
It's like a mini Bitcoin.
It's like it's a coin.
It's like the silver to Bitcoin's gold.
How much are they a piece?
They were like $4,000.
Ooh.
Yeah, I dropped one on her little ass.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the wedding present.
Yeah, that's the wedding present.
How do you give that,
That's
though?
huge.
You just tell her she has one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're like,
You just
I'll
make
get
it
it
up.
to you. Yeah.
I owe you 1 Ethereum.
The next day, it just crashed. It's crazy.
No, it did, dude.
Did it?
Yeah, I gave it. Her wedding was like end of April, and it was like right around $3,500, and now they're down to like $1,000. So she's like, maybe I could have got 2. It's the same difference to you.
Yeah.
She's a greedy little monster.
Really?
Oh yeah, I take her to Europe. Then she's pissed she's not going to Japan with me and my wife in January. You can't win.
How
What
old
the
is
fuck?
she?
She's 32.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she out there in the same neck of the woods as
Yeah,
you guys?
she's in Denver.
So she's in your life on the daily.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Too much, some would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of old fee.
Wants to go to Japan. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
And my wife's like, no, this is for us. I want to
Yeah.
have sex in spas. And my
Yeah.
sister's like, we'll give you space. I don't want my sister smelling what I do in Japan.
And those rooms out there are small.
They're
in
so
Japan.
little.
I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to bang my wife behind a paper sheet.
just see the silhouette of Sam.
On a tiny
Yeah.
little bed.
I'm just bowing at my wife's vagina.
When you say you were always smart with money?
Yeah. Well, no,
Really?
I didn't have money for a long time. I was
Okay.
like destitute forever.
Well, when you were younger, were you the kind of kid that, like, if he cut a lawn, he put $10 away and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, I was so industrious. I was out cutting lawns. What are you talking about?
I know, it's crazy.
I had to bring backup clothes here because I sweat through my first shirt. I took a cab.
Kind of real Warren Buffett story.
Yeah. I also eat McDonald's every day.
He said you were smart with money. I don't know.
No, yeah, I was always good with money, but I didn't have any, so it's really easy to be like, I have $20 till Thursday.
Sure.
Okay. Now, hold on. Is that budgeted or is that all you got? Because if Kevin
No.
says
No, he's
he has
saying-
$20.
No, literally like no money. Like
Okay.
the only money I had for years was hosting the open mic Monday and Tuesday in Denver. And that was a total of like $180, and then I could scrape together cash on the weekends working. But it was also like, okay, I'm still going to smoke name brand cigarettes. I'm still gonna spend like a bunch of money on every Miller Lite that I can get my hands on.
You just learn how to be like, all right, you can make, like you said, you can make $20 stretch until you get paid again. Whether it's like, all right, let me get my cigs. I can get $5 here, a couple beers over there, and figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to do that.
Yeah, listen, I know we're dirtbags, but from what he said that he was smart with money, I thought it was a situation.
I think he's just applying that now. I have more money, but I still live like,
Because I used to hate in high school when, like, you would take a test and then you'd lean over like the girl next to you and be like, I definitely failed that. And she'd be like, I definitely failed it too.
Yeah.
And she gets like an A+.
Right.
It's like there's people that say they're broke, and meanwhile they got like 10 grand in the bank.
Right.
They're just smart and they don't even consider that as money.
No, yeah. I mean, it's mostly invested in stuff. My liquid assets are pretty low.
Liquid assets?
What the fuck?
Well, yeah, man. You write one best-selling novel in your life. This next one might be shit. Who knows? So I'm trying to save and nut up all this money.
Sure.
Make
Just
it
bought
work
stock
for
in
me.
Fanta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bought so much Crystal Pepsi stock. I'm boned, y'all.
Hoping Jarritos makes a real run.
It was so funny on the Louis episode where you brought up Jarritos, and he was like, no, I'm talking about good sodas.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us that. Yeah, it's like wild.
It's good. It's nice to be here. This is your third secret Mexican guest you've had in a row.
You're also?
Yeah.
Did we not cover that?
I think we probably did. My grandma was a little cave Mexican from northern New Mexico.
Oh, your grandma's 100% Mexican.
Uh-huh.
That's
so
awesome.
I'm like, my dad keeps saying 9/16, because my grandpa on his side claimed to be like his great-grandpa married like a Cherokee princess.
Okay.
I don't think there's like a royalty hierarchy in the Cherokee tribe.
You don't have casino money coming.
No, fuck no.
That'd be
dude.
nice.
Yeah, it'd be great. I wouldn't be here.
Shout out to the
You know how
You would, but
liquid
just
I
for
would
fun.
be? Yeah.
Shout out to the Seneca Casino, by the way, up there in Buffalo.
Oh, yeah?
Threw a couple chips down. A couple things went Uncle Hank's way.
I got fleeced.
Yeah.
What happened with the 10K bet?
It's public knowledge we lost.
I know, but how
pretty
did
quick.
it feel?
It felt horrible. Akash
sucked,
fucking put the fucking kibosh on him.
You remember his name?
No,
Akash Singh.
Akash Singh went down.
I thought that was the dealer.
You're not that far.
And Manny, you fucking piece of shit. I know what you were doing down there.
You remembered his name. Oh my God.
It's not a Sicilian vendetta.
Yeah.
I saw that happening and couldn't process it. Like, I couldn't get it out. That was so funny.
No, Akash came down with us. He was supposed to match the bet. Gets in the car, fucking,
He doesn't have the money. He gets all turned around.
But he's a rich guy, so we assume that he knows what he's doing. He's like, when we get down there, I'll take the money out at the counter. I'm like, I don't know. He's got an American Express card. I don't know how these people fucking operate. Yeah. And it turned into a whole fucking
These
song
people.
and dance.
Yeah.
Rich people.
Okay.
People with money.
Yeah.
People that do well. And, yeah, he got all jammed up with customer service at American Express. They wouldn't take this. And just all the mojo just went out.
We lost. We walked in there like we fucking owned the place.
Yeah.
And then
it was a
40
setup.
minutes later, me and him are just
Bullets to
chain
the head.
smoking cigarettes next to a ashtray waiting for Akash to get the money.
But how
bad news.
free did you feel after you lost that money?
No, horrible.
Went to
Really
Dunkin'
bad?
Donuts and got a donut. That's
No, horrible.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because I've
was going
definitely
like that.
lost a lot of money gambling.
Really? I didn't know that.
what's
yeah.
your poison? Sports?
Sports gambling for sure, and especially in Colorado because you can just do it on your phone.
Ooh.
I'm like, I'm down significantly in sports gambling. There's no wins there long term.
So
But-
much for the liquid assets, huh?
yeah, it's why I can't have any liquid. It's all got to be socked
Fucking
away.
Cleveland screwing me.
Yeah. But then blackjack. When I lived in Vegas, blackjack was
Love
a big one.
blackjack.
Really?
Yeah. I've been so stupid with money. I was in Vegas one time. My mom's birthday was November 17th. All on black, November 17th. It hit 17. I let it ride again. It hits 2 in a row.
always let it ride.
2 in a row, 17 back to back to back. Or back to back.
This is on roulette.
This is roulette.
Really?
I left it again. All gone.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that first hit wasn't good enough. The second hit wasn't good enough. It's the loss that I think that I covet and crave.
I just fucking said that 2 weeks ago. I was like, I'm in it for the loss. I'm in it. That's the only time I feel okay.
It's like a baptismal.
Yes.
Because you're
Yeah.
totally like,
Yeah.
you know, I can't control myself. It's all gone. I'm free because if I still had the money, I'd still be spending it.
Yeah, the wheels would be spending on how to either double it or spend it or what do
Yeah.
I buy? Or if you have no money, you're like, just get my package.
Or also how to hide it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
This guy's real cowboy out here.
Well, hey, man. The IRS doesn't need to know what I'm doing.
Same here, folks.
And also, it's like, things are not going well, societal. Like, I came home last weekend from the road, and my wife was like, I signed us up for tactical shotgun classes.
All right.
I was like, what? This is what you're doing alone in the house? Considering this kind of shit?
Sure, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You got weapons? You got steel?
Come on.
Yeah,
He lives in Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Asking.
Hey, man, I'm from the West,
Yeah.
where it always looks like rain. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from the Salt Flats, baby. I keep that thing on me.
I like that.
Yeah. Having a shotgun's fun.
I know. I wanted to get one when I turned like 18 or 19 or whatever, and I moved out to.
Well, it was the 60s. It was a different time.
But I just never did. We weren't gun people, really, growing up.
Yeah, not gun people. BB gun. My
Yeah.
dad had a pellet gun.
Had a Red Ryder.
Take a raccoon out every once in a while.
Yeah.
That's about it, though.
I was never a gun person growing up. My grandfather used to keep a pistol in his truck, but that was about it.
Yeah.
That was just because he had PTSD from various wars.
They didn't have. They had like a rifle or something in the house, right, in case a coyote or something came through.
Yeah, my grandpa had a rifle, but he would never brandish it wildly. But that pistol got pulled in the Sonic drive-thru.
In the Sonic drive.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta learn when you're not fucking
Chili
around.
fries are pretty good.
Oh, dude, when they screw up the ratio of the slushy to the ice cream, Grandpa's firing off a couple warning shots. Yeah.
It's a flare gun. Calm down.
You look here, Akash.
We were talking the other night about you getting to go to Australia.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you see any terrifying animals, deadly animal creatures? You're like, no. But I was wondering, what's the cutest animal you saw in Australia?
Not the koalas. The koalas reek.
They
Yeah,
smell.
they
Yeah,
smell.
They look real cute.
They
though.
have a sex gland on their chest, the male koalas.
All right.
And you're not supposed to hold them after they've hit like puberty. But we went to a real rinky-dink koala farm, so this guy just reeked.
Ugh.
Yeah, he stunk it up. And then you hold them on your chest, so then after you leave, you just smell like,
Don't all the koala chicks hanging all over you at the bars and shit then after that? Because you
Well,
got the scent on
you're
you.
burying the lead.
Post it
Hank.
up at the corner.
Yeah. I got a couple of unique strains of chlamydia coming back.
Fucking patient zero over here.
Yeah.
Koala pox
Yeah.
coming in.
I think the red kangaroo was the cutest. Because I was there with Ben Avery, who has some kind of like tiny, adorable animal autism. Like all he sends is like Lilo and Stitch gifts back and forth because he loves those so much. So yeah, he was like,
He is a sweet, sweet boy.
he's adorable and innocent.
Yeah, no,
and
he really
and
is.
it's funny to be there with him and Tim because Tim's very upset he can't get a club sandwich in the Daintree rainforest at 4 a.m.
I mean, what do you got to do?
Yeah, this place is bad.
You're out of. Are you out of?
good.
Are you out of Lyonnaise potatoes?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's very funny to be in a World Heritage Site. And it's the only place in the world, the rainforest, oldest rainforest in the world, and then also the Great Barrier Reef. And they abut right there. And Tim's like, can't get cigarettes at the resort. It's like, well, why don't you just, go on a walk? I said, walk? Why? I get a Porsche. Porsches are good. Drive around. Yeah.
What do you do?
That's my Tim impression is just say something and then say it again.
That's pretty good.
Maybe one more time?
Yeah.
How did you feel about all that stuff? Being in that rainforest and
It was life. It was otherworldly.
Did you go swimming in the Great Barrier
Of
Reef?
course.
Are
I
there
splashed
sharks and shit in
around.
there?
There's these tiny, like as big as your thumbnail jellyfish that are called like the terror fish because they just fill you with this sense of dread if they bite you.
What?
Yeah.
I think
like,
he's been getting bit every day for
Wait
fucking
a
30
minute.
years.
Yeah.
There's jellyfish. And what are they? Brainiac? That's crazy. That's nuts.
Yeah, dude.
You get bit, you're like, did I leave the stove on? What's happening?
Yeah.
I know. I'd rather take the whelp.
Yeah. It just feels like your mom's calling you late at night for 3 days.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Foley fish.
Yeah.
I think my checking account's overdrawn. That's nuts.
Yeah. So, I mean, we didn't like immerse ourselves past the genitals, but it was definitely like, I got to put my feet into this ocean right here.
Sure.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, and then Tim's like, chain smoking on the beach. There's no one else at the beach. He's just like, well, all right, back to the car. I heard there's ice cream 8.5 hours away. To the chopper, boys.
Shout out to Timmy D.
He's the greatest, dude.
He does it right.
No one lives like Tim. And that's where I got the whole thing about, like, I'm not having kids, everything's taking full, because that's what Tim will say all the time. He's like, all the money goes to Ben. I have kids. I'm not having kids. Who cares? I could live or die. Everyone will remember me. It's like, he's the best.
He's great.
He's the most generous guy I've ever worked with. And
Yeah, he's
initially
awesome.
when I was with him, it was like, I'm a hired employee. And now it's like I love the guy. You know, that was a fun transition to have happen.
That's awesome. You guys have been kicking around doing your thing, man. We love to see it.
Yeah, man. I had lunch with him yesterday. And
Oh, that's right. He's in town.
yeah.
That's right.
Forgot. Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
I didn't know there were so many preparations of lobster.
Really?
Yeah, he orders for the table.
Of course he does.
I picked the
We've
restaurant
experienced
twice, and it was dog shit, and it was the most embarrassing thing.
Oh,
Wow,
I
I would be
never-
petrified.
Yeah, we were out together for like 10 months. So every now and then I'm like, Tim, I did some research, and he's like, okay, let's see what you got, kid.
There's a
He
ground
wants
round.
you to fail, too.
Oh, yeah.
No, he doesn't.
little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you
never
know.
coming back here again.
He definitely wants
Did you try to be him and order for the table at your restaurant still?
No, of course
Okay.
not. Yeah.
number 4s.
Yeah. Yeah. I want him smothered, covered, and capped.
Yeah, whatever the boys want.
Yeah.
Kip, let's talk about that bespoke post.
Box of Awesome.
That's exactly what it called. Box of Awesome comes to your house every month, gang. It's the summertime. You want to be outdoors. You want to be grilling. You want to be smelling fresh. You want to be looking fresh. You want to have cool stuff.
It's cool
Let's
guy
cut
shit.
the bullshit.
Get
you
it.
want to have cool stuff. Get the Box of Awesome every month delivered to your house. They pair up with small businesses. They pair up with emerging brands to bring you a unique experience.
Yeah, guys, got camping gear essentials, beach day, travel must-haves. I got a duffel that I use and I travel around with. Real cool. To get started, take the quiz at boxofawesome.com. Your answers will help them pick the right Box of Awesome for you. They release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. Each box is valued around $70, but you only pay a fraction of the price. Look at it. Like the big man said, you're supporting small business. 90% of the stuff that comes in a Box of Awesome is from a small up-and-coming brand. I don't know why I said brand. It's free to sign up. You can skip a month at any time or cancel. Call to action, baby. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com. Enter code GARBAGE at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com. Code GARBAGE for 20% off your first box. Boxofawesome.com. Promo code GARBAGE.
Kip, let's talk about Dave.
Dave.
And I ain't talking about one of the bozos you grew up with. I'm talking about the Dave app.
Uh-huh.
You ever been strapped for cash?
Have I? I'm
ever-
strapped right now. What are you talking about? Dave! Get Dave on a horn.
Hemmed up. All of a sudden, things pop up every month. You got this bill, you got that bill. Something happens to the car. It'd be nice to have a little bit of cash on hand.
A little bit of a Band-Aid.
Yes. And the Dave app can help you do that.
Yes.
Lay it on them.
If you're living paycheck to paycheck or struggling to make ends meet, it can be very stressful when unexpected expenses come up.
Whew.
Now, Dave can help you get out of a pinch in any way you need. Dave is a banking app that can help you get up to $500 instantly with extra cash. That's more money to fill your bank to buy a wedding gift, to catch up on bills.
Sure.
You got a hot date, or you want to
Sure.
blow it at the track, whatever you want to
That's
do.
what I'm talking
You can
about.
finally tackle those expenses that have been stressing you without any hang-ups. There's no interest and no credit check needed. Millions of people have already downloaded the Dave app to get financial relief they need with extra cash. So if you're in a pinch, need some help, download the Dave app and use it as a helping hand from future you. Download the Dave app, D-A-V-E. Sign up for extra cash account and get up to $500 instantly. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply. Banking provided by Evolve. Member FDIC. Future you will thank you. Do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a big milkshake guy.
Big milkshake guy. What about, tell me about these lobsters. What's going on here?
Oh, there was like was it Thermidor? There
Okay.
was a chilled preparation.
Nice.
There was like some kind of like almost like a ceviche. Yeah. I'm just sitting there eating. And Tim will have like 3 bites of something, then be over it, you know?
That's
So
a very
it's
rich
like,
guy thing to do. It's
well-
a very classy move.
I'll take it from here, Tim.
Wrapping up the shells.
Yeah.
You put these in the blender for about 2 minutes. Oh, my God. Buddy, good to have you here. Good to see you.
So glad to be here, man.
Let's do a couple of cues from
All right.
the old Patreon.
Yeah,
By the
gang.
way, I want
Yeah.
to shout out to the fan base for being so kind and supportive. The garbage heads
The best.
have been great.
The-
But it is funny when they'll like come to a show and there'll be someone there who doesn't know me and they'll be like, "This is Sam Tallent. He's a fucking pig. He's disgusting. Oh my God, this guy's the king of Trash Mountain." And I'm like, "It's very
guy
nice to meet
cheese in
you,
his bedroom."
Janet." You know. And then they're also like, "You and Tom Takar, you got to go head to head. You got to have a
Yeah.
trash off." And I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "Well, he's more trash than you." And automatically I'm like, "No, I'm the worst. I'm the one who's gross."
You just shit your pants right there.
Put him on my head.
Oh, man, that's like fucking Homelander and Soldier Boy fucking coming head to head. Yikes. Yikes.
I'm also so sweaty. What's going on in
I
here?
know. We have to have the air conditioning on, but it sucks.
Oh,
The sweat adds to the garbage.
it's like it's a deposition.
It gets real soupy in here.
Oh, yeah. It's like a rainforest exhibit.
Getting grilled by Liz Cheney over here. Let's go. As far as the prepper thing, before we get into this, you're talking about the tactical firearm classes.
Yeah.
Would you be a guy to like bury gold or something like that? Because the cash ain't going to be worth anything when it all goes south.
Yeah, especially when it comes to like stocks and digital assets.
Sure.
There's a certain holding I have in silver.
Really?
But yeah,
His
no.
word choice.
Do you have
is
access
crazy.
to it?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Or
not.
would you have to strong arm
Someone
him a
else
little
doesn't
bit?
have a key, and I have to find him. There's not an amulet I broke in half that unlocks a lockbox.
Nick Cage isn't involved.
Yeah. No, it's just in a safe in a remote location.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But again, bullets and salt. That's what you invest in.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, when it all goes down, you're gonna need bullets. You're gonna need salt
Why salt?
because salt you can use to preserve food.
French fries.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't you want to rim the glass of your margarita?
I mean, if you,
Or do you want to live like an animal?
yeah. Come on.
are we doing this or are we doing it?
Yeah. The sun might have exploded, but I'm still trying to live, baby.
You standing in front of the Chinese overlord? Huh? You see that?
Yeah, it's Mr. Yam. You boys milked me for too long. It's time for my piece.
It's a pound of flesh.
Yeah.
So I know salt back in the day was currency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Johnny
watched the
history over here.
Yeah, no. Wish I had a
Take
treat I
that,
could
Sam.
give you. Yeah. Very good, Hank.
I think I learned that from Elton Brand, to be honest with you.
Elton Brand.
He was cooking something.
You mean Alton Brown?
Elton Brown.
Alan Brand's a basketball player.
And shout out to him. He's doing a hell of a job with them Sixers.
Oh, man.
The guy that has the camera in the oven. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Alton Brown. He was
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah.
He knows all that shit.
Good eats.
Good eats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I heard he's a
And
dream
history.
to work with.
Really? A little showbiz talk for you, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Guys,
All right.
as you know, it's like between the heat and the
Couple of
stupidity,
screwballs.
I'm getting dizzy over
Yeah.
here.
Hey, having you here feels like the last day of school. That's what's awesome about it.
Oh, I'm giddy, dude.
It's the summer. I feel like we're getting ready to get out of here.
It
at
is a
Dorney
special
Park.
treat because I do like when our friends, like are the guests who we didn't know and then we become friends,
Yes,
friends with,
through the show.
when they live in the West Coast or elsewhere. When they come to the when they come to town, it's like an appointment. You're like,
Oh, it's so
this is
great.
fun. I'm like excited. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
great.
came in a couple days early. Well, we can talk about it in a second. Let's get to some questions.
Please, let's
go.
I have a question for you guys in a minute.
I was
Awesome.
going to ask you, how much salt do you think I need? What do you think we're talking about here?
You're probably gonna want to get two
Couple
big
mines.
blocks of salt, like the
Okay.
salt lick that horses use, but you want to make sure that it's iodized salt.
Really? No.
Yeah.
It's that Himalayan stuff's going out the window.
That pink shit's worthless.
yeah, when the bullets start flying.
Yeah, when people are trading their holes for food. Yeah, it's
You want the good shit.
yeah. When all my teeth are knocked out, and I'm just on all fours. Yeah.
Getting attached to the human centipede.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. There you go. Salt and bullets, baby. I like it. That's pretty good. Salt and bullets.
As you know, when you sign up for that there Patreon, the greatest goddamn website of all time, we can we'll answer your garbage question on the air. It's just the best way to do it. Patreon gets the first crack at it.
Yes, sir.
This one's from Leslie. Have you ever cut off the funeral procession because you were late for work and needed to get there? Have you ever cut off a funeral procession?
That's a real piece of shit move.
Oh yeah, that's dastardly.
Yeah.
Talk about not respecting the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like just because you got to get the Denny's or whatever you're doing.
That's like something bad's going to happen here.
Yeah, it's bad juju. I've never been late to a job because I haven't had a job since I was like 19. So no.
What was the last job?
Ice cream truck driver.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
How
How many people you kill, huh?
Well, the Greek mob allegedly runs the ice cream truck racket in Denver.
Now I need you those shotgun skills.
Yeah. I don't know if they're Greek, but they're swarthy. All right,
Okay.
they're Tommy Pope adjacent.
Okay.
So yeah, they run, and if you get there early enough, they give you a truck, and then you get paid in cash. So I would just go home every day with like $130 in quarters, like in a sock. It was a pretty good gig. I'd pick up my buddy Bonzo. We'd rip around, smoke blunts.
Nice.
Ice down beers in the cooler.
Cool.
Yeah, because you're just driving like 4 miles an hour, 8 hours a day.
Sure.
So you can be a little turnt, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It practically flies itself.
Yeah.
I'm not getting on the highway here.
Yeah, you just put on the autopilot. Driving on the highway in a doorless ice cream truck,
Probably feels good.
it's like going to the moon. Yeah.
Fresh bomb pop in your hand.
Dude,
Future's in front of you.
Oh, you have no idea how many of those SpongeBob pops I ate.
I love them.
Yeah, you just be like, I don't need to stop and get food. I'll have 6 more Spider-Men.
4 Choco Tacos ought to do it.
Oh, Choco Taco. You leave it on the dash for about a half an hour.
Yeah, Choco Taco was like, that was like the fucking holy grail to me as a kid. I remember when they came out, we weren't allowed to get them because they were like 50 cents more than everything else on the ice cream truck. They came in that silver space age packet.
Yeah.
I've said it before, but for the longest time, I thought there was taco meat in there. Then I didn't touch. My brother would get them. I'm like, fuck that, dude. Give me a firecracker.
I thought the Elton Brand thing was going to be the dumbest thing I heard today.
Hey, I was 7. He's 46.
Hey, brother, we got plenty more.
Along those lines, I thought that Pizza Hut was Pizza Hot until I was 22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm right there with you, dude. Yeah. But yeah, never cut off a funeral procession.
No, never do that. It's fuck. I get so much anxiety being in them.
Yeah.
Especially when you're driving. It's like the last chopper out of Nam that they're gonna leave you. And sometimes you're
real panicky. You're looking to see how far it goes back, making sure everybody's sticking together.
And if you have some aunt in front of you that really needs a fucking heater after a fucking emotional service, and she's trying to get to the fucking cemetery so she can rip one before the casket rolls in, she'll fucking blow your doors off.
I forget who it was. It was either my mom or my Aunt Patty got stuck in one, and like they weren't in it. They were just driving and ended up in the like line of cars.
Ended up at the luncheon.
And they didn't want to get out because it's like disrespectful to the dead. So they showed up to the gravesite. And they just like looped in and then looped around.
Yeah, in a ragtop Jeep. They were going to the beach.
Surfboard hanging out the back.
Yeah, sunscreen on the nose.
Wham's playing.
Yeah. I've been in a funeral procession where at least 5 of the vehicles were riding lawnmowers or tractors.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the country that I came up in.
Holy shit.
That's fucking nuts.
Man. You ever been in one that has a police escort? That's pretty sweet.
No, because the only ones I've been in, I've never been in one in a big city.
Okay.
So I've only been in one in like cities with population less than 1,000.
The
So there's
sheriff
really no
doesn't?
need. Well, he's attending the funeral probably. You know, because it's all incestual out there.
Were the tractors in John Deere?
Like tractors are like, cut the backyard tractor.
No, like there's been some like actual like agricultural machery
Jesus
involved.
Christ.
Fucking
I don't earth mover coming down the street.
Yeah, an excavator.
Someone's in a steamroller. Hurry up, Steve!
Fucking row of bobcats. Everyone's crying.
You ever seen a man weep in a bobcat?
He's shaking back and forth.
Yeah.
Looks like the Constructicons got whacked. Holy shit. Woo! It's a good time.
Yes.
Great question.
This one's from the Milkman of the Midwest. Is it garbage to collect your family's old antibiotics in case you need one because you don't have insurance?
No.
That's real big. I mean, antibiotics, I think in most families get passed around.
100%.
Yeah.
At least most blue-collar families. Everybody I know passes them around like they're fucking Tic Tacs.
I was always taught to just take a round of antibiotics every once in a while.
What?
Yeah.
Not
Just-
there had to be some sort of issue.
No, my mom was, if it's coming up in like cold and flu season or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember at one point she had a Z-Pack Connect.
Dude,
Yep.
getting your
man.
hands on a Z-Pack.
Fellas hit me up. My wife's got those.
Really?
Yeah, she's a doctor, man.
That's
There
what
you
dude.
go.
Anybody that works in the medical, it's like it was just handing out pills. In my family, it was like fucking a pharmacy.
Not
It was
like even
wild.
not pills, but like
No, like-
shit like that.
yeah,
Antibiotics,
yeah.
fucking this,
Yeah.
that, the
You
other
get jammed
thing.
up, call somebody. They
Right.
got it.
And also, you should hoard their antibiotics too for when society collapses.
But if you
That's
take
gonna
them
be
all
right
the
up
time, they're
there.
not going to work.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're just
Could sell 'em
randomly
and get
having
more
some
sold.
antibiotics because your mom was a witch doctor.
Can you pass me some penicillin, please?
I think crazy is the word
Yeah,
you're
my
looking
mom
for.
is a witch doctor.
Fuck antibiotic. You can get around that though. Doesn't that shit grow on oranges or something?
There's some kind of like fungus or mold but you would have to cultivate it in a way that I don't think you could do just like in the bush.
Based on my Elton Brand comments.
Yeah.
If you slam dunk this mold, maybe.
Yeah.
Fuck, I got that salt, antibiotics, and bullets.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
And I got to get a piece.
And these are just for bartering, too.
Sure.
Like, there's a number of things that you're going to want to need in your bunker that are edible. That'd be good.
Booby traps.
Booby traps, yeah. A bunch of paint cans on ropes.
Sure.
Do you have like in case something does? Do you have a route of where you're going to go? Because you're probably already. You're not in Denver, like in the city, like downtown. So
well, they say that.
Do you have like a fucking? This is where I'm going to go. Go up in the hills or something.
It's either drive north to Wyoming or try and make it out to my dad's property in the country. Depending where I'm at. And that's like, we have a Bronco with the off-road sport mode. And that's like secretly the ace up my sleeve is if we got to bug out, we can get without being on the highway.
Yeah.
Got a little Nas, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They say that if shit ever really went down, that Denver kind of would be the last stand. That would be like the wherever they went in Lord of the Rings in the second one.
Yeah.
With Helm's Deep. Mm-hmm. That would be the Helm's Deep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Boulder in the book The Stand, they all went to Boulder.
Oh, okay.
It's just because like I think there's
the
a potable
elevation,
water situation,
the rock,
the elevation,
the mountains.
Yeah.
In the center.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's where the shit would go down.
But I mean, honestly, if shit goes down, goodbye. Yeah. I want to pop every Percocet I can find. Just go sweetly into that good night.
Hey, just
go out scratching, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What am I? I'm on the front lines of rebuilding society? What are we fucking talking about? I'm sweating in here.
I know. If I don't have my Nexium for 2 days, I'm fucking miserable.
Yeah, I'm dehydrated now.
There's a case of salt under the sink.
Yeah. Later, baby. I hope they honor that insurance policy.
The new alien overlords take fucking Geico.
Yeah.
This one's from 100% grass-fed queef.
Nice.
First time, long time. Is it garbage if your family sings happy birthday to Jesus on Christmas, including a cake with candles?
Whoa.
What the
That's
fuck?
fucking crazy.
Whoa.
Those
What?
are the,
That's
those
not
are the first
Catholic.
ones that'll be eating your brains when it goes
Oh,
down.
yeah. Well, it's probably easy in this family because your dad's 8 wives are a great chorus.
Sure.
Yeah, they really harmonize.
Sounds like the Commodores in there.
Yeah, yeah. Happy birthday. For some reason, they do the black version.
Doing the downbeats and whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's
not. I wonder what that is. That's
It's mental illness.
sure. Yeah, for
that's,
sure.
That's
for
a
sure.
cult ritual is what
Yeah,
they're partaking
that's
in.
wild.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like he wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want that cheesy happy birthday shit. Like, just think we get
You don't
embarrassed
know.
by that stuff.
He probably doesn't get it.
No.
You know what I mean?
I think Christmas is more classy. He would hate it.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's got all those fucking killer songs, all those Bing Crosby songs.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want that bullshit. You come at me with happy birthday.
Yeah.
You're opening
but
up.
it's the gift
You're
nobody
opening up
gives
with
them.
Silent Night, and you're going into happy birthday.
No.
What are we
I
doing here?
respect it. I respect the move.
You can also hit him with 4 on the floor gospel. You know, like you
Sure.
have every religious song that would be apt for him as well.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
have all that catalog.
Yeah,
And
you're
no
gonna-
one's wishing him a goddamn happy birthday, but this sweet, sweet family. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know,
Everybody says Merry Christmas.
I would even
Nobody says Happy Birthday.
I would even have more respect for it if they went like the casual dining route, where they can't sing happy birthday because if they did
Right.
happy, yeah, something like
I
that.
think that's true.
Yeah, they're not allowed to do it. A copyright.
Yeah. That's
Copyright
why every
for what? You're not
Chili's and
allowed to
Applebee's has their own version of the birthday
Real?
song.
That because
yeah.
of copyright?
Yeah, they'll be
some
like,
dude
happy,
gets a
happy
nickel on
birthday, it's your big day.
The actual happy birthday song is one of the most expensive songs to use in movie and film.
I know, I'm aware, but that's what I'm saying. It's not being recorded anywhere, so you're not allowed to sing it?
There's a lot of bootlegs of like Red Robin birthday songs out there.
But that can't be the reason. Because of the copy. But it's not, I'm saying it's not getting like, if you go to fucking Tulsa, Oklahoma, and somebody sings Happy Birthday, you don't owe the Happy Birthday people a nickel.
I worked at a Fridays, and every time we sung the traditional happy birthday song, we had to send an appetizer sampler,
2 quarts of Jack Daniel's sauce.
couple
That
tater
doesn't
skins.
make any sense. You would never be able to sing any song ever. That doesn't make any sense. I know it was some woman held it or something.
Toby, are you looking it up?
Yeah, it's exactly what we're saying. The happy birthday song was still. The public domain hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
so
not too
Fellas
long
on
ago.
3.
Now they can do it. Yeah.
Let's blast it quick.
T-Bone, juice it up.
Before Jay-Z scoops it up.
Yeah.
Kibby, let's talk about Sheath.
Sheath, baby, I got them on right now. They
got
just
'em
sent
on
me
right now,
a
too.
huge shipment of them.
Listen, staple in the comedy podcast world. That Sheath Underwear.
The CEO is a huge comedy fan. Good guy. Met him at Skankfest. Shout out to Rob.
Solid dude. Makes a solid quality pair of undies so your balls don't stick together. You got breathable fabric. Feel good. Feel confident down there.
I got him.
And he's a goddamn veteran.
I got them on right now. My balls are in a one pouch. My dick is over there.
At the Keno bar.
The idea for Sheath came from its founder, U.S. Army soldier Robert Patton, during his second tour in Iraq, baby.
Yeah.
Support this awesome veteran-owned company. Support
Two
this.
tours, not one tour. He went back in his shit.
Yeah. So you go to sheathunderwear.com. Use code GARBAGE for 20% off your first order. With Sheath Underwear, 100% money-back guarantee. There's no risk in giving them a shot. They're good guys. Listen, stop wearing old underwear. Stop wearing cotton underwear like a bozo.
Bozos.
These are great. They don't smell. You can wear them for 2-3 days in a row and ain't no must on them. You know what I mean? Sheathunderwear.com, promo code GARBAGE. Get Sheath Underwear and let them support your balls. Do it, baby.
Now back to the show.
Back to that show.
No, yeah, that's disturbing behavior, which was described in this question.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Birthday cake on. Listen, we know the reality of the situation here. All right, I'm not kicking a piece of cake out of bed.
Yeah, cake's not making it out of the car.
No,
Yeah.
but a piece of cake on Christmas wouldn't feel right. A cake on Christmas is weird to me.
What?
Yeah, who has cake?
You
on
draw
Christmas?
the oddest lines in the sand.
That's just.
It's wild.
Cake
I
on
could do it the
Christmas.
next day. I couldn't have like a Betty Crocker cake with icing.
What's better?
I mean, you have
Manicotti?
for dessert.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Throw a sparkler in the gnocchi and hit it. No, pumpkin pie, apple pie.
Huh.
Like little.
But I think if there's
little
a chocolate cake
truffles.
there, it's not whatever, because there's like an
It would
assortment.
just look weird. But that would look out of place if it was a nice Christmas spread and then a fucking Happy Birthday Jesus fucking cake.
Well, I think you have to separate the two holidays in your head.
Yeah.
Because there's Christmas and then there's also a birthday party going on.
Yeah.
So in one
You're
room,
trying to force one in on Christmas. It's not. It's two separate entities.
it's not an amalgamation. It's two things.
Maybe if we did it at a separate house.
That's
We
the
did
move.
Christmas at my
Yeah.
grandmother's, and then we all left, had coffee, dessert there,
Yeah.
and then went at another second round at my aunt's.
And if anyone mentions Christmas at your aunt's house, you go off.
We change. We go home and change.
Yeah.
Make our aunt leave early so she could take all the Christmas decorations down. Maybe throw up some fucking balloons.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it.
He's
Yeah.
in.
It's not Jesus' birthday unless your aunt is heavily inconvenienced on Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
Never
move.
make another full dinner.
Mhm.
We'll just throw it out.
Yeah. That's what he would have wanted.
I think that's a family guy.
Yes.
We were going out to dinner. He's like, I want you to cook anyway. I don't want you getting rusty.
All right, this one's from Ryan. Have you ever had a set time of the night where indoor smoking was allowed? So, like, I guess if you're hanging out at a house party or a house and you're like, all right, it's 1 in the morning.
After dinner
we're allowed
service?
to have cigs.
Yeah.
Like night and weekend minutes.
Exactly. Like, hey, it's like International Waters after 2 a.m. if you're up doing lines or something. You can smoke cigs inside.
the purge of ripping Bernies.
Late night cigs inside for me and like our Kyle wherever always had to be in the kitchen. Because it was like no couch, there was
yeah.
no like fabric to absorb the smoke.
Ash in
You're
the
like,
sink.
open
Ash
the
in the
window,
sink,
turn
open
the
the
vent on
window.
over the fucking stove.
It was always the last of the Mohicans,
Yeah,
too. It was the
that's
last
what I'm
like
saying.
6 guys hanging out.
Yeah,
Man,
the
chicks.
homeowner's asleep.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, he's not going to know.
He's not gonna
Yeah.
wake up in the
Yeah.
morning,
Yeah.
cook some popcorn, call it a fucking day.
I remember as a kid, I can picture that. You come down, all the lights out are in the house. You smell that faint smoke. You hear the laughter. You hear the talking of the adults and this and that. You're an aunt or whatever. And it's just that light coming out of the kitchen. You come in there and they're all, what are you doing? Get a couple smooches.
Yeah, they want you to dance around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That fucking, yeah. All of a sudden, I'm knee deep in a Crazy Eddie impersonation. Like I'm trying to do crowd work on a bunch of drunks.
Hey, so Uncle Steve's here. Looks like that biopsy didn't stop you. Let's keep it going for the wait step.
Ma, where you at?
You're wearing a fedora. You're completely nude otherwise. You're a little 8-year-old peen. Yeah, it was always when people were tripping. Because everyone would get drunk at the party and go to bed. Those people would pass out. And the people who took hallucinogens would still be up. And either you're outside smoking or you're inside smoking. So, yeah, I think that it wasn't time dependent. It was more substance dependent for us.
Sure.
And every house I lived in before I moved in with my wife was SIGs 24/7.
Really?
Oh, we were just blasting
We
all
were
the time.
kind of my places were similar too.
Yeah, because it's like I know we're not getting the security deposit back no matter what. Let's smoke in here. Let's paint the walls. Let's put holes and stuff.
Yeah, it is nice, though, to keep that separation of church and state within the home. You know what I mean? You go out, you have one. It gives you something to do. You go out on the porch.
Because it's already gross. If you're just sitting there playing Manhunt, smoking cigarettes on the couch, scraping resin when you're not playing, like that's a gross, dark time.
And without some kind of airflow,
oh, dude, it's stagnant.
Yeah, it gets brutal.
It gets in your hair.
Yeah.
And then you wake up the next morning, you're like, ugh. I don't really want to shower, but I guess I have to.
Yeah, 100%. And you go
Smell
downstairs
it
and
in the
it
shower
smells in
worse.
there.
Yeah.
Smoking in the shower, though.
Never done
It's a good
that.
time.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
Cold one in the shower, blasting a hundo. Doesn't get better.
Man.
Yeah. Like
Never even
if I get to
thought of
pick my
that.
last 30 minutes on Earth.
I was just going to say, that's something to do the day you're dying.
Yeah.
That's right before the bank job.
Yeah.
As you're fucking trying to file
That
off your
thing's lit with a
fingernail
grill
prints.
lighter, too. For
For sure. Yeah. Or it's
that's no big.
yeah. It's off the stove and then run to the bathroom. Yeah. That's the move.
I love a cig off a stove,
Oh,
man.
nothing
I've
smells worse
I've
than
been
that.
off the Bernies, but that is, dude, my house at Temple University had an electric stove, and we would fucking lighten cigs off an electric stove. It was so fucking good.
'Cause there's that anticipation it has to heat up.
And you get
And then
closer.
once it gets hot-
It's a little bit of a dang. Like,
If
am
you
I
get
gonna-
greedy
am I
and
gonna
jump
get
the gun,
singed?
it fucking catches it. You know,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
it gets
hot
stuck.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're that idiot. You ripped half your cigarette off like a fucking fool.
Yeah.
You got to go bum one again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm real sorry.
We all used to smoke Camels, and if you didn't have any cigarettes, you had to wait until the camel walked on fire, which is when the feet of the camel
Got
at
to
the
the
bottom of the
bait, like,
cig,
yeah.
then you could have it from someone.
Whoa.
There
What'd
was-
you guys call that? We called it kills. Like, hey, could I get kills on
Oh,
that?
let me get the heroin on that.
the heroin.
Yeah, they're like, that's where all the nicotine is, man. It's all resonated. So let me get the heroin on that.
Christ.
Kills is also a synonym.
We did kills. We did. I think shorts was one.
Shorts,
Let me get
yeah.
shorts on that. Kills, shorts.
Camel
yeah.
walks on fire.
We called them counties.
Counties.
Yeah, because it's how they would smoke cigs in county. It's like I'll take anything.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Damn.
Did you really call him that, or do you see that in a movie, Toby?
No, that was the homies, dude.
Hey, we all saw The Wire, all right?
Yeah. It's you and Dustin Dolan.
That's a deep cut for the kids.
Hell yeah, man. Baker.
I'm reading the book this weekend, and I'm getting off him this week. I'm making a strong. Let me say this. Making a strong effort too.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
it's too much.
But until then, I got to pack in the bag.
Got a bunch of heaters. Well, the book says you can smoke while you're reading it.
You're
That's
allowed
what
to
Kippy
while
says.
you're reading the book.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it worked for you.
Yeah, this is heavily debated. It worked twice for me.
Yeah.
I quit for 5 years. After 15 years, I quit for 5 years.
Whoa.
And then I picked it back up during the pandemic.
Uh-huh.
And then I read it and I stopped again in a day. And it's been 3 weeks.
And now you're lording it over everybody.
No, he's been going around like a Mormon. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Knocking on doors.
Yeah, he's singing Happy Birthday to
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
on Christmas.
With
Shit.
great lung capacity, by the way. I'm hitting the high
He's
notes.
belting
too.
it.
Yeah, he can really belt it out now. Kippy, you been taking lessons? Alan Carr, quit smoking. Good shit.
Love an indoor Bernie though. All right, get me all juiced up over here. Let's see. This is from Sean. Have you or anyone you know ever bought meat from a couple of guys driving around town with a deep freeze full of all cuts of beef in it?
Sure.
100%.
Sure. I feel like out by you,
It's probably
that might
more-
be a little bit more legitimate.
Yeah, usually it's like from the Rogers farm or the Evans farm. But in Denver, they have those dudes driving around. And sometimes they're not even driving around. They're just on a bicycle with a cooler in the basket.
Y'all need bacon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eggs, bacon,
Really?
beef. Yeah.
But it's real deal shit. See, that happens in New York a lot. A van will pull up,
Yeah.
and two dirtballs will be like, "Hey, you want any steaks? You need steaks for the weekend?" They're stolen or they're old. Or
That's okay. I don't care where it comes from.
But they might be old. You don't worry about their food safety.
Well, make stroganoff.
Huh?
Make
What?
a little stew. Make a beef bourguignon.
What? Overcook it?
Yeah. Cook it to shit and wine. It's fine.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That opens up a real bad door. Have you cooked with meat you knew was bad and just cooked the shit out of it?
So it's tough. Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
I
because
have.
of all the memory loss from the botulism.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're having trouble piecing it together.
Hold on. Where am I?
It was the whole week of the fall.
Well, I have one of those legs. Like I have an Iberico ham that I get every year at Christmas, which is the Spanish ham that's kind of like a country ham where they let it like hang in a cellar and the outside of it rots.
Well, it looks like prosciutto a little bit.
kind of like prosciutto,
Okay.
but there's a protective mold on the outside. So it's really hard to know once you get deep into that thing just how rotten the innards are. And I definitely cook with that a lot.
Hold on. Define innards. It's a solid piece of muscle.
It's a whole leg right? But once I get it on Christmas, and when you get to the 4th of July, like
What?
right around now,
Wait, what are you talking about? You leave it out?
you leave it out on a shelf, yeah, and it has like a stand, and then you cut it very thin. It's like a Spanish-style ham. They feed the pigs just on acorns. It's like the best meat you can get in the world. But depending on the humidity and where you are.
So you're using it throughout the season. It's not like you get it on Christmas and save it. You're actually like Christmas Day, you slice a little off, then just leave it on the counter like bread?
Well,
It's on the shelf. It's
yeah,
on the meat
it's on a shelf. I have like a specific spot for it.
But it's open air.
There's a towel over the top of it.
Oh,
Yes,
that should be fine. That's airtight, right?
Yeah,
You're Tupperware make that towel?
you're right to be aghast right now. But
Wow. I'm just trying to picture what it actually is. You're leaving
It's old fucking pig
you're
legs.
leaving meat on the counter for 6 months and eating it as you want.
right, yeah, and it already comes in rotten. You get it with a layer of mold on the outside. The fat encases it. As you slice that fat off, you reveal delicious, sweet, tasty pink meat.
Mm-hmm.
But then as you get closer to the bone, there's something coming out from the bone. So like you hit that layer and you're like, it tastes kind of weird, but it is a, ham that's been out on the windowsill for 8 months. So yeah, I eat that thing a lot, and my wife yells at me.
What kind of towel? I'm imagining a Broncos beach towel.
It's just
It's
a
a
hand
rally towel.
yeah.
One of those Steelers Johns.
Let's go, pig legs!
Yeah.
You got it this year, boys.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
man.
there's always a conversation right around September.
There should be.
Of my wife being like, you gotta throw it away. And I'm like, no, there's still plenty of meat on there. And then I'm just spitefully eating rotten ham.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Jeez, does it smell in the house?
Oh, no.
That's a yes.
No, I mean, there's been rumors of it smelling. I can't tell because I'm so inundated.
Like you killed Bigfoot in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This guy's eating Sasquatch.
Yeah, it's a slaughterhouse reek, but it's good. That's the flavor.
You do have, though, the idea behind that is pretty classy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like.
You're a foodie.
Yeah. And
He's
also
very
I can afford
refined in certain ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
he can quote poetry, but then he put on a fucking Buffalo or a Broncos
Broncos.
jersey,
Thank you.
which is like.
He's about to hit you.
I had the Seneca Casino on my mind.
We all do. Akash, you'll get yours.
I'll be back to seek my vengeance.
He was singing. The dealer was singing. At the Seneca one, he was singing, which I thought was weird. Was unprofessional. He was singing
we
as
were
he
at
was
the
dealing.
Seneca Casino. What I mean, it's all sort of professional.
And I
out
do
the
not
window.
recommend the oysters. I can tell you that.
But like, yeah, he comes in with chilled white wine, but also eats old meat for months.
Yeah.
it's like it's very crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel like if you're gonna have like gross, kind of almost pretentious affectations, you still got to be slime.
Sure.
You know, so I try and keep that
It's-
slimy layer on me. I'm pretty much like the pig leg. I'm great meat, but I'm encased in a layer of poisonous fat.
That's it. You are the pig meat.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
the
you
pig
are.
meat.
Yeah.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Put a shelf up
Do you
over
have a-
here.
do you-
Keep Sam Tallent there all year round.
Yeah.
I'll come in and just pick at
Put
him.
a towel on him.
Yeah.
Let's put some loose leaf over him. Yeah. Do you have a strong stomach, a strong constitution? Like, do you get food poisoning a lot or not?
Probably a
No.
license plate in that thing.
Yeah. I was munching hubcaps before I got here.
I gotta be honest with you, I've had like food poisoning the past like 3 days, dude. I am dehydrated. I feel like my eyes are gonna come out of my
We
head.
know where Sam's keeping his silver. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
What'd you say? I was keeping it silver.
Keeping his silver in his stomach.
How do you plan on paying for this surgery? You'll find out when you get in there.
Hey Doc, I know how much is in there too.
Yeah. Don't get any ideas.
2 Swiss
I counted
passports.
that shit.
2 Swiss passports and a Glock. Like Jason
You have a
Bourne.
go bag? I do.
I do. It's a ghost.
I am the go bag.
I'm so sweaty.
Oh, dude, it's bad.
I look so gross on camera
you look
right
great.
now.
You look great. I tell you, it's like summer school in here. It's a good time. We're having fun.
Yikes.
What is the grossest? Gross is a strange word, but what is the most?
I think it's gonna be correct for whatever.
Yeah, what's the grossest thing you've ever eaten?
Probably like the rotted shark meat that's indigenous to like Scandinavia.
Oh my god!
that's- I
think it's
Andrew
Iceland.
Zimmerman wouldn't even fuck with that shit.
Well, yeah, but he's a
guy's a
bitch.
fucking-
all
Love
right?
Zimmerman.
Hollywood pussy. That
Yeah,
guy.
what a baby.
Somebody went there. It might have been Bourdain.
No, I think it was Zimmerman. I remember. I love him.
Yeah, he Oh, you
I
could
feel
smell
mean.
it through the TV.
What the fuck? Really let me. I thought we bonded over that.
Well, I know he's a fan of the pod, so
Andy.
yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I ate that.
That's rotten.
Was it good? Like,
No,
did you
it
understand?
was
no,
terrible.
but
It
did you
tasted like
understand
hairspray.
anything of it? Of like, I can see why this is cherished as a.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like if that was the crown jewel in my culinary history, I would have died off.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gross. But I was in Copenhagen with my wife, and we were at a very nice restaurant, and it was served as part of the the 7-course thing, and I was like, well, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it, and that's very rare. I usually finish whatever's put in front of me.
Did she try it?
Oh no. She was pissed they brought it out
Sure.
because it stunk up the table.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Frog
Yeah.
legs, snails, you'll do all that?
Oh, love snails. Frog legs aren't my favorite.
They're gross.
They're just gross.
Yeah, it's not good.
They're never cooked correctly.
Oh,
They're always
yeah.
wet on the
Jesus.
inside.
Ugh.
Well, snails is just a way to. It's like a conduit for butter and garlic.
Sure, of
You
course.
know?
I
You
enjoy
cook
that.
it long
yeah.
enough. It's just like a mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't really get me going. Every
You
time
had
I
one, though, which is
Every
crazy.
time I'm very big in the same thing in the sense of like I'll try pretty much especially if we're at like a nice restaurant and it's good. I'm like, well, I know the chef knows what the fuck he's doing.
Fine,
Like,
give me the barbecue sauce and the mustard.
I'm like, this is going to be the best version or like one
Right.
of the best versions of this. I'll fucking try it.
And he wants you to enjoy it.
Of
He
course,
wouldn't
that's what I'm
serve
saying.
you something as a
Exactly.
dare.
Exactly.
He wants you to actually try this thing because he thinks he's done it correctly.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't do the marrow when we went out to dinner. Or yeah.
I've had it as the Asabuco.
Mm-hmm.
Place I worked at in Philly had started to fuck with it, but it was just the little John, like the little nugget. It wasn't the fucking Liver King long one.
I love
Yeah.
that. It was great. It's decadent. It's
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just natural butter.
good. Yeah.
It's pure cholesterol. It's so good.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Did you smear it on toast or did you just eat it with a fork?
They would give you a little cocktail spoon with the dish in the Asabuco, and you just kind of ate it. This is going back probably 15, 16 years before it was like as trendy as it is
Sure.
now. I think cucumbers were hot back then. The cucumber martini, remember? Cucumbers everywhere.
No.
You don't remember that?
Potatoes were in their heyday.
Yeah. It was a big year for pepper.
Sweet
Boy, oh
potatoes,
boy.
sweet potato fries were everywhere. Sweet potato fries had a run.
They did.
I never got it again. Just give me a regular fry.
Did you eat anything weird in Australia? Did you have any kangaroo or
I had
alligator?
kangaroo tongue down there.
Kangaroo?
Oh.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's just
Get a
rat
steak.
tongue. Oh, well, I did, but
The kangaroo meat's pretty good. It's fucked up as it is.
it's okay. It's just tough to get over the fact that you're eating just a giant rodent. You know?
Are they rodents?
They're like effectively related to the rodent family.
I know,
Is
they're
what
cute
Ben
as a
told
button.
me. They are. They're adorable.
Dicks, though, right? Aren't they dicks?
They can
Steal
rip
your
your
keys.
face off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they'll
can
steal
really
your
fuck you
credit.
up.
Yeah.
Steal your silver.
Bunch of hackers.
Yeah, they're like Angelina Jolie. No, so I ate it and it was not that good.
Okay.
But the seafood down there was great. The coffee is amazing.
Really? In
Oh,
Australia?
yeah. Australian coffee. I've never had any better.
Really? And how do you do your coffee? Iced all the time?
No, that was just because I was dripping like a ham in a window outside.
Like a ham on a shelf.
Any humidity here. Because
It's-
I come
I'm
from
sure it
zero
gets you.
humidity.
Yeah,
By the way, when I was in Denver and
Yeah.
Salt Lake City,
Mhm.
for the first 5 hours, I was like, this is nothing. And
Yeah.
by the time we got on stage at the Denver Comedy Works, which is a fucking phenomenal comedy club over
Yeah,
there.
the staff loved you guys.
Unbelievable.
You were supposed to come to that show, and then you flew out to Australia.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, look, it's all fucking tying together.
I texted him, I'm like, because you're like, hey, man, I think it was your birthday was that night. And you're like, oh, cool, I'm going to be in town. Come to the show. You're going to be on the show. You know, we're going to have you on the show. And then I'm like, I haven't heard from fucking Sam.
Yeah.
And it was like, we were like flying in that day. So I texted you. I'm like, hey, man, are you still coming tonight? You're like, I'm in Australia. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Tim sent me just a plane ticket randomly.
Yeah.
He's like, you're coming. Why wouldn't you come?
Why wouldn't you come? It's
Coming's
Australia.
good.
It's
Yeah.
Australia.
He's cool like that.
He's the greatest.
Yeah, he's
really cool.
I'm so grateful for his
Shout out
friendship.
to Mr. Tim fucking
Yeah.
Dillon, the man.
But yeah, don't eat any tongue. I mean, I love tongue, but don't eat any rodent tongue. That's my.
But what I was saying is, at Denver and Salt Lake City, we were proper fucked up. I
thought I was dying.
I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I got off stage, and as I was passing him, he was about to go on. I was like, "You feel it on
Yeah.
stage because you're like in comedy when you're performing. It's like you're focused on your breath to hit your punchlines and make sure you can get everything out. And it was like I was speaking another language.
Yeah.
Like running out of breath. In the
So when
middle
you
of
come
bits.
here, it's the humidity.
It's the humidity here, but yeah, also I grew up at like 7,200 feet.
Yeah.
So yesterday I walked 8 miles and I was fine.
Yeah, you
know?
would be almost superhuman.
Yeah, because I guess
bit.
we produce more white blood cells if you grow up, or if you that's why people train at altitude.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So if aliens are out there,
Come at me. All right.
no, but I'm saying
I'll walk 8 miles.
If it's difficult for us to go to fucking Salt Lake to here with the humidity in different parts of the country, it'd be brutal with different fucking atmospheres and gravity and stuff like that.
So you think
they definitely got spacesuits on,
right?
They're not just walking around.
Yeah, they figured out how to get to a different galaxy. I think they'll figure out how to respirate when they arrive.
Said breathe.
Yeah.
That's what I love. I love it.
No, because you'll need equipment. You'll need a respirator. That's very true. I didn't think about that.
I was thinking about it in the shower yesterday. The way you talk, Sam, is if I was to use a word, you pick the third word on the list from a thesaurus that I would use.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that
that
they
you
would
probably
have,
wouldn't know.
Of course.
Yeah, they would have a mechanism.
I understand 4 words this guy said this whole time.
He's an intelligent. He's a fucking author. What do you
I know,
mean? He's an intelligent man.
Wow, that's sweet, guys.
A little bit of silver
true.
on him.
A little bit of silver. Hear me jingle jangle. You hear me coming down the
His
street.
money doesn't fold, baby.
No,
It's salt.
I have a question for you guys.
I'm
Please.
listening.
Is it garbage to watch your dog be euthanized over FaceTime?
I just did this yesterday.
Yeah.
Is a friend of yours? It sounds like a personal
This
tale.
was me on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Buddy, I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
Sorry
man.
to hear.
So sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
How long did you have him?
14 years.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a good run.
I asked him, was like, there's something, like, well, was he sick or hurt or something? He goes, nah, we were just over it.
Yeah, yeah.
We wanted to travel.
Yeah.
Can't fly with these
He
guys.
kept ordering movies on pay-per-view.
Right, yeah.
I fucking told him one more time.
He's just a bad roommate. Yeah. Yeah, my wife
yeah.
called me when I got off the plane. She's like, you got to come back home. I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, the vet's coming over right now. His gums are purple. So I was like trying to hang out with Toby and the boys, having fun at the giggle show.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, I'm just down the street pounding Narragansetts, watching my dog take his last breaths.
They came to the house to do it.
Yeah.
So she called and said, "Hey, the dog's not feeling well. The vet's coming." Did she know it was really, really bad, or like?
Yeah.
He was coming to euthanize him, not like let me check him out, see what we can do for him.
Yeah, my wife, she's a human doctor, so she
knew.
could tell the gums were discolored and the
She
lips
saw
were
the
discolored.
writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that,
Yeah,
man.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I don't think that's not true. I mean, if you were on like the subway or something and like had other people made other people part of it.
If you're in a mascot helmet.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn. But I do think that, I don't know, that's classy. Not classy, but it's not trashy.
Okay.
I think it afforded you, that's like the one thing with technology is like,
It's sad, I can tell you that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel
but it
bad for
affords you the to be able to be there that last moment.
Yes.
Kind of. You know what I mean?
I took a bunch of
See, that FaceTime
screenshots of the
commercial.
FaceTime of her, like my wife, like saying goodbye. So now I just have like Gordy's death in still frame.
Something
Dude,
to
at
flip
some
through
point-
when you got a couple in you.
Yeah,
On
exactly.
a
You know when you're drinking and it's like you're sad and you're like, I want to get real sad.
Right. Yeah.
Cut me, baby.
Oh yeah, you start looking through old pics, throwing a little Jim Croce, fucking really let him pour out.
You know what's gonna be bad though? At some point, your phone is just gonna put those all into like an album.
my
And
God.
it'll be like your fairy friend, and just like the worst moment of your life.
With a Harry Styles song behind it. Jesus.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Yeah, it's gonna be me walking Gordy through the park, me feeding him his favorite food, and then
Just a syringe. or
cold,
something.
dead eyes. Yeah, just 2 marbles trapped in his head. Yeah.
They gave him a needle?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Fentanyl,
they put him in a pillowcase and had a ball peen hammer.
They gave him a handgun. Said,
Yeah,
dude, do it
because-
yourself. Don't be a pussy.
At the end of the casino, him and his brother went. Did they take him away or did your wife bury him?
No, they were like, "What do you want us to do?" And my wife was like, "Well, it's not him anymore." So she just put him in a trash bag and gave it to the vet.
To take
I don't know where he is now.
Hmm.
Hell, probably. Knowing his views. Yeah.
Knowing his views.
His lifestyle.
Dog's going to hell.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. It's fucked up. That's
Right up the treatment.
Dogs in hell.
Ah.
I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Now, was that the only dog you had?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get
That I
another
know
one?
of.
Are you gonna get another one? Will you guys get a puppy?
No, dude.
Really?
Yeah, because we want to, like, she's going to be a travel doctor next year.
What does that mean?
She's going to go around to different places and be a doctor.
Wait, you can
I mean,
do that?
there was only 2 words. Travel doctor.
Piece it together. Use
Well, I didn't
context clues.
I didn't know if that meant she meant like home calls or whatever they're called.
No. So she'll, like, take a contract in New York, take a contract in Chicago.
Is she
take a
licensed
contract-
everywhere?
Yeah. Doctors can practice anywhere.
Really?
In the States and Canada, and I think most English-speaking
not like
countries.
Mechanics.
Not like real estate.
Yeah.
Not doing auto inspections.
Now she got to talk to the union about that, or what's the deal?
Well, that's pretty cool. Are you guys going to coordinate this? What's the plan? That's classy. That's
it'll
exciting.
be great. Yeah, and eventually, like long-term, probably move to Spain. We're both learning Spanish. I also
Where in
graduated
Spain?
from college the last time since I've been here.
Yeah, that's
I got my
right.
bachelor's, yeah.
Fucking college.
Thanks. Sorry, my hands are so wet.
Okay.
It's like they've been in a pumpkin for an hour.
There's a protective mold around
What's
them.
happening?
Have you done that before? And how do you know what that feels like?
Oh, dude, I love scooping guts. Oh yeah.
S&Gs.
What was the name of the university?
Metro State University of Denver.
Nice.
Go Roadrunners.
There you go. How's
Yeah.
the squad this year, huh?
Oh, dude, they're very good at women's volleyball.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have a football.
Sounds like a cell phone provider.
Yeah,
by the way.
Metro. Sounds like you're.
I was like, I'm not gonna say it. The guy just graduated. But I mean, that's my role in this. I gotta call, I
Sounds
gotta
like you're
call it
working.
like I see
Sounds
it.
like you're working cold cases or something. Fucking working at Metro.
I got a diploma and a flip phone.
You guys want to sign up by any chance? You guys want to graduate?
10-year contract. Jesus Christ.
Don't text me. I only have 10 left this month. Yeah.
Where
That's
in
awesome.
Spain would you like to go?
I
I
wanna-
think he was a Basque country kind of guy.
No, probably Barcelona. Love Barcelona.
My girl is literally
Yeah.
on her way there right now.
Oh, dude. Hopefully she comes back.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hopefully, just her comes back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I just like their life is the world's so big,
I
wanna get out
well
there.
aware.
and it's tough because like I love stand up, but I've done stand up since I was like 18. I've been on the road since I was 18.
Would
Yeah.
you go
How
on the
old are
road
you?
from there? Would you
35.
would you just make that your home base and like travel from there?
I think so, man.
Huh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over to the UK with Stanhope in September.
Okay.
I'm just trying to like set myself up to do stand up in as many places
Globally.
as possible because I've done every state besides Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys have any Delaware listeners, you want to bring me in there so I can get number
I'm sure
50.
we got a bunch of them.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
so that's the only state is Delaware?
yeah.
Damn.
And I'm not like going out of my
Up
way.
down there.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's like the mayor.
Uh huh.
You got to give him 12% of the gig though, but yeah.
Yeah. He's like a cartoon.
Oh, Ian.
He's so
Ian.
funny.
Cousin Ian, we love him.
Yeah.
Wait, you did stand up in Alaska?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Where do you think the silver's buried?
Yeah.
He just slices your throat and walks out of the room.
That's what's so crazy is I can picture you
You have
like
real DB Cooper vibes.
in a kayak.
Oh shit! Yeah, he does. Suitcase and a fake mustache. Now look straight ahead
Is he on the plane?
as I jump out of the back of this mega bus. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sam Tallent. Buddy, we fucking love you. We love having you
man.
here, man.
Love you guys. So happy for y'all.
Great time. You got anything you want the folks out there to know? What do you got? What do you got coming up? You were talking about a novella.
Oh yeah, I got a novella on Audible. It's only available on Audible, but it's free. It's called Attaboy. And then my podcast, Chubby Behemoth. Listen to that. We're pretty much the
course.
Western expansion of the Philadelphia podcast empire.
We love
Love
it.
that.
Yeah,
We
because
love
of
it.
all my appearances on y'all's pods and stuff. Like we get a lot of. So yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, Chubby Behemoth.
Love it.
Fantastic.
We love you, buddy. Thank you so
I
much.
got a towel off.
Kippy, what do you got?
Guys, we just announced more dates. We're all over the fucking
Yeah.
road. We got Philly, Boston, Providence, fucking Nashville, Kansas, everywhere. Link is in the description. Check it the fuck out.
Number 1 is Renbank, New Jersey, August 11th. Do yourselves a fucking
That's about to
favor.
be sold out. Get those
tickets
fucking
now,
tickets.
'cause it's about to sell out.
Yeah.
We love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.